Good morning and welcome to Live Highline, the Magic City on YouTube's Highline Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and we are pleased to welcome you to this Friday matinee performance. We have 9 games for you beginning at noon. In addition to fast and fun highlight action, each of today's games will offer win, place, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagers. If you're new to Highline, or if those terms are new to you, we will be sure to explain them throughout the course of today's performance. We now have 2 pick 3s, an early pick 3 in games 4, 5, and 6, and a late pick 3 in games 7, 8, and 9. To play the pick 3, you correctly pick the winners, games 4, 5, and 6, or 7, 8, and 9. We have the pick 8 wager, known as the Mighty Ocho, that begins in Game 1. The Mighty Ocho is a jackpot wager with a $3,000 guarantee. Correctly pick the winners of Games 1 through 8 to bet today's Mighty Ocho. If you're the only one to do so, there's $3,000 in it for you. And as always, we have the high-paying High 5 jackpot, the most generous wager in all of parimutuel wagering, right here at Magic City. The High 5 is a pick 5 wager, beginning in Game 3. Correctly pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so, and do so successfully, and are the only one to do so, there's a minimum $2,000 in it for you. Wasn't hit the last 2 performances, therefore we're looking at a carryover over $2,000 today, perhaps headed above and beyond $3,000 in today's High 5 at Magic City. We do have 2 scratches in today's performance. Once again, we have 2 scratches in today's performance. Number 29, Vuelo, and number 30, Diaz, have been scratched in all their scheduled appearances today. Once again, Vuelo and Diaz have been scratched in all their scheduled appearances today. This will be a complete rundown of the scratch of Vuelo and Diaz as they affect today's performance in its entirety. We'll begin with Game 1, Post 2. Scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Ben. Game 1, Post 2. Scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Ben. Game 1, Post 6, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Bueno. Game 1, Post 6, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Bueno. Game 2, Post 3, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Jedden. Game 2, Post 3, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Jedden. Game 2, Post 4, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno. Game 2, Post 4, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno. In Game 3, Post 5, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno. Game 3, Post 5, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno. Game 3, Post 6, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ben. Game 3, Post 6, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ben. Game 4, Post 4, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Acier. Game 4, Post 4, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Acier. Game 4, Post 7, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ben. Game 4, Post 7, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ben. There are no scratches in Game 5 or 6. Finally, in Game 7, Post 2, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with CRB. Game 7, Post 2 in the front court, scratch Diaz and replace Diaz with CRB. And that doubles game, Post 2 is now CRB and Carballo. This has been a complete rundown of the scratch of Vuelo and Diaz as they affect today's performance in its entirety. And with that, Andrew, good morning.
Morning, Stu.
How are you?
Doing well today. In store for another good performance. I mean, yesterday came out of the gates pretty hot. Guys got us going with their great play, so just expecting a little more of the same here today on this Friday.
Expectations without prognostication is a good thing.
Yeah.
However,
we're trying. Yeah,
look, you know what we'll do? Let's do this. You pick the game that you want to prognosticate. Let's not have you do it in the... If you want to do it in the first, whatever. But so the rule of thumb, for those of you who are into the prognostication from the booth, Andrew, with prognostication extraordinaire, we'll take a shot at one game. If he gets it right, he gets another game. If he doesn't, Bupkus, out.
Yeah. I like that. It's any game.
Any
so
game
I don't
you
have to do. Well, I think then in that rate, I'm probably going to avoid. I'm going to avoid Game 1 now because you got to. I mean, take a game, see how people play, see how they look today. I mean, these warm-ups. You know, sometimes you can get a little bit from them, but you know, it's a little difficult without game speed and game, you know, and all that. So we'll probably pass on Game 1. Maybe start in Game 2 or 3.
See how much trust and faith I have in you? I'm letting you pick your own game to prognosticate.
You're being too nice. You're giving me the benefit.
I'm often accused of being too nice. I am. Back here, you'll talk to some of the players, and they'll say, Stu is just too nice.
Yeah, he came in. He was just too good of a mood.
He's absolute. No, we know that's not true.
No, but day yesterday, as we said, they're pretty good play. Some guys stuck out here with their notable performances. Two guys in particular, Douglas, great day for him yesterday. Played in 6 games, won 5 of them. Had a show in the other one. 6 of 6 in the money for him to start off his week. Can't do much better than that. And also Jedden, 3 wins for Jedden. 3 of them came in a row, I believe, in that afternoon performance yesterday, in addition to 1 place and 1 show. Those 2 look like it's going to be, those are the top 2 in the race for that Golden Cesta as of now. Of course, that Golden Cesta is the award given to the player with the most singles wins each week, but a lot of highlights still to be played. 2 performances here today, 1 tomorrow and 1 on Sunday to close it out. So I think we're exactly a third of the way through the week, through that 2 performances. And we are now just 4 minutes away from game number 1 this Friday first matinee, Mat 1. And as we do before the first game of all of our performances, we have a video that will explain the scoring format. First 8 games of this 9-game performance, and that, of course, is Spectacular 7 scoring. Take a look.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And that first game is now just 2 minutes away. And we gave you some of the guys that have played well yesterday. Other side of that, who's looking to get back on the board here? Notable 0 in the money finishes for Anderluck yesterday. Played in 10 games. I think perhaps that lit a fire under him, and I'm not going to prognosticate anything. Maybe we'll wait for Anderluck to come up, but I think today, usually when he has a day like that, yesterday he looked a little bit off, just wasn't completely in it. Typically can flip that switch in a hurry and usually comes, back and forth there and is one of the streakier players on the roster, so expect him to perhaps get back on track here. Ron also played great last week, only 2 places for him. Obviously, Douglas took a big chunk of those wins there, and they're only playing in 6 of them, and both of them are in all those games. Not a lot of wins to go around. So Ron looking to get back in the win column. And Tennessee also, only 1 place for him in his 8 games. So a couple of guys there looking to fill up the stat sheet here.
Tennessee just notified us that last night he was unable to sleep, so he put on YouTube and was just asking me about Irastorza.
Yeah.
Yes. So he's asking me about Irastorza. I said, yep, continue to watch those videos. You're about as tall as he is. Mimic that right side.
How tall was he?
About 6'4".
6'4".
About
Tennessee,
6'4".
yes, about the same.
But Tennessee may be a little shy. I think Irastorza's got an inch or so on him, but
so if you could play like him, that's
no. If you find him, that's one thing that I've often said is that most everybody else who played Highline had one player that they were trying to play like. They want to play like Joey, or they wanted to play like Ara, or they want to play like Mitch, they wanted to play like Remen, or they wanted to play, whoever. They had someone whose game they liked. Our players didn't have that. Most of our players never saw Highline. So, with that in mind, let's begin game number 1. It's a Spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 1 begins today's Mighty Ocho.
Sorry.
Up first, serving in the red shirt of post 1, we have El Barba. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Ben. Ben substitutes for Wello. El Barba serves. This Friday matinee performance is now underway. Powerful backhand by Ben. Rebote left side by El Barba. Gonna take a big bounce. Ben's there. Point 2. Ben first up on the board in our first game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Aussier. Scoop by Ben. Powerful forehand. Rebote forehand saved by Aussier. He's out of the way. Ben's got it at the 5 line. Sends it back. Aussier with a good catch midcourt. Nice throw. Ben, Rebote makes the save. It's a 2-all. Gonna take a big bounce. And score. Point 2. 2 on the board with 2 points. Now receiving the green shirt of post 4, we have Tennessee. Strong backhand by Tennessee. Rebote left side by Ben. A 2-all attempt. Hits the pad. Point 4. Now entering the court in the black shirt of post 5, we have Juice. In and out of the cesta, the first ball goes. Point 4. Tennessee on the board with 2 points. Here's post 6. Substituting for Diaz is Bueno. Bueno from the forehand goes hard to the inside and scores. Point 6. In our next matchup, Bueno will serve to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Fred. Ball tipped, point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, Jedin. Nice backhand by Jedin, good catch by Bueno. Jedin Rebote from the 10 line, nicely played. Bueno aggressively moving up on the ball, fires it hard. Good catch by Jedin. Rebote swing and a miss at the 8 line, point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the second round is the red shirt of post 1, El Barba. Ball, clean miss on the left side of Jedin there, point 1. El Barba's got 2 points. Here is the white shirt of post 3, Aussier. Hard backhand by Aussier, scores point 3. 3 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2, Ben. Rebote left side by Assier. Catch by Ben. Takes a peek, makes sure it's safe, throws the backhand. Assier on the rebote, plays it high. Ben's there. Little too much on that backhand. That hit the overhead screen, point 3. Assier has 4 points. He serves to the black shirt at post 5. Returning to the court is Juice. Juice makes the catch. Hard backhand. Will score for Juice, point 5. Here's post 4, Tennessee, the green shirt. Juice comes to the backcourt to make the catch. Hard to the inside he goes from the right side. Tennessee is there. Point 4. Ball on the board with 4 points. Here's post 7. Fred. Low and hard to the inside. Difficult catch. Just missed the cesta. Point 7. That puts Fred on the board with 2 points. Here's post 6. Bueno. Hard serve by Fred. Good catch by Bueno. Nice backhand by Bueno. Rebote left side by Fred. He makes the save. Bueno from the 4 line. Back to the inside. Fred makes the catch. Fred throws the backhand into the lower pad, point 6. 6 on the board with 4 points, serving to post 8, Jedin. Strong backhand by Jedin. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Bueno makes the save. Here's Jedin, midcourt. Rebote save by Bueno. Jedin from the 7 line. Lower and harder. Good catch by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Rebote comes out. Rebote forehand, swing and a miss by Jedin at the 5 line, point 6. Possible game point here for Bueno in the yellow shirt of post 6. Trying to stop him. The 1 post, El Barba. Catch by Bueno at the 8 line. Rebote left side. Had the distance. Out of play. Point in game. Post 6. Bueno. 6 wins it. 3 serves to 4. This is a playoff for 2nd and 3rd place. Assier, long rebote attempt, falls short. Point and 2nd place finish to Tennessee in post 4, 3 shows. Unofficial order of finish, 6-4-3. Your prices will be up in a moment. It's official, coming in first, post 6, Bueno. He was substituting for Diaz. Taking second, post 4, Tennessee. Coming in third, post 3, Auxerre. 6-4-3 is the official order of finish for Game 1. And there are your prices from our first game. $2 quinella, 4-6. That's first and second in any order. Returns $43.40. The trifecta, 6-4-3. First, second, and third place finishing, $211.20. $2 wagered on the 6 to win will get you $12.40. Up next, Game 2, a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There are 2 scratches in Game 2. Game 2, post 3, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Jedden. Game 2, post 3, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Jedden. Game 2, post 4, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno. Game 2, post 4, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno. Post time for game number 2 is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
I love Highline. I think Highlight's a beautiful game. My favorite part of playing Highlight would be that I get to compete. I get to come into a facility with other competitors that are trying their hardest. I get to come out here and try my hardest. Win or lose, you feel a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day after coming in and giving it your all. My 2020 goal is when you open up the program, it should say Chris Bueno, win percentage, 150 or better, and in the money percentage, 400 or better. I'm going to finish every game that I get possible game point.
And that's Bueno up on the board in the first game of this Friday matinee performance here. Bueno's been playing pretty well this week and given a bunch of extra opportunities, substituting Diaz and Vuelo there. Stat line, 2 wins, 3 places, 4 shows already, 9 in the money finishes total. This is going to be in 15 games for him, so pretty good in the money percentage. Second win, and he still holds on, most importantly, to third place in those single standings. 75 wins, he's still 7 ahead of Ben there, who is in 4th place, right on his tail, looking to overtake that 3rd place spot. And with now just about 5 minutes until game number 2 here, as we do before the second game of all of our performances here, for those new fans that are perhaps joining us for the first time, we have this video that's going to explain in simpler terms how Highline is played. Have a look.
The main rule of Highline is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Highline. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Highline player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we're now 4 minutes from that second game. Before the start of game number 3 there, we have that high 5, which the carryover pretty significant, just under 1,500. I think it's just under 1,500 there. So based on what's bet into it, as Stu said, and that little intro there, could be up over $3,000 today, so a good day to play that high 5, and you have this full game and then before the start of the next game to get those wagers in. And question here forwarded us from the Highline Channel. I'm going to take this one, asking about additional players and how do you plan to keep this pool of players that we got here at Magic City? Great group.
Excellent question. So first of all, it's important to note that Magic City is absolutely dedicated to the players who've been with us since year 1. We did have, I see reference there to tryout. We did have a tryout after our first year. We did accept a few players that we had, one that we had no knowledge of, Lamonte, of course. Kubala we had heard about. Douglas we invited to the tryout. So we did pick up a number of players from that going into year 2. There will not be any more open tryouts. We know who's out there. We know who's out there in the amateur ranks here in the United States. We know who's playing on other rosters. We're pretty familiar with our skill level. The issue with Scratch is I don't think that this year is a fair comparison to base it on. I really don't. The fact that we've been able to play during COVID, as someone who's had COVID, fortunately not seriously, seriously enough, but not seriously. The fact that we've been able to keep the program going at all has been impressive. The fact that we've ever been able to put doubles together, even though sometimes it was 6 or 7 posts, we recognize those deficits. The problem is that that's doing it in the COVID period. We would expect to have far fewer scratches with any kind of regularity.
Well, that was reflected in the earlier part of the season there when we had the first doubles tournament. Pretty much went on without a hitch at all. Maybe a scratch here and there.
Even during COVID. I mean, our May and June was pretty good. Then we rolled into July, and it was hard. It's hard to keep COVID out.
Right, exactly.
It just was. Then, as far as the other injuries that we've had a number of injuries that you'd expect to have. Your colds and your flus that we're very sensitive to, making sure that we keep people out until we make sure that they are okay. So I think that we're always going to see a roster somewhere around 20, maybe up as high as 22, where we are this year. I think that you can expect to see some changes next year, which, of course, all that's proprietary, part of the secret sauce. We don't just do things willy-nilly. But no, it won't be an open tryout. And if there are people that we would like to talk to see if they're interested in joining us, we'll have those conversations privately. And apart from that, everything else is transparent. I'm being transparent about that process.
I was going to say
that's how the process will take place. But we do have a very high degree of dedication to folks who have started with us from the first year, who've put in effort, and who've shown any degree of progress in their game, and progress across the board from our first year players to now. Not everybody is where we would like to see them, but most guys are, almost everybody's doing better than they did the first year.
Right.
That will take us to game number 2. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Juice. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Ben. Juice serves. We begin our second game with an overserve. Point 2. Ben first up on the board in our second game. Here's the white shirt of post 3. Substituting for Diaz, we have Jedden. A powerful throw by Jedden. Ben missed the scoop. He got to the rebote. Great second effort by Ben. Catch by Ben at the 8 line. Back to the inside. Ben on the forehand at the 9 line. There's a hard throw. Caught in the air by Jedden. Ben on the rebote. It's a 2-all. Jedden stops it. Carambola returns. Stopped in the air by Ben. Hard throw to the inside's got Jedden on the run. Jedden was there to make that rebote at the 12 line. Great feat. Gotta love these points between Jedden and Ben. Ben gets this one, point 2. 2 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4 in the green shirt. Substituting for Vuelo is Bueno. That's in the overhead screen, point 2. 2 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5, Fred. Backhand by Fred. Rebote comes to the 8 line. Turned on the forehand of Ben. Catch by Fred. Here's Ben at the 9 line. Back to the inside. Ben on the backhand from the 10 line. Hard throw. Missed by Fred. Point 2. Ben's made 4 straight points. Now receiving in this matchup. The yellow shirt of post 6, we have Ben serving to Tennessee. Rebote left side by Ben. Tennessee makes the catch. Ben from the forehand. Scoop attempt missed, 0.6. That gives Tennessee a point. In this matchup, Tennessee serves to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Aussier. Aussier goes deep from the forehand. Here's Tennessee from the 9 line. Aussier sets up for the rebote. Overran it, 0.6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is El Barba. Scoop by Tennessee. Rebote forehand by El Barba. Tennessee from the 12 line. El Barba from the 8 line. Outside, Tennessee's there on the forehand. Karam had the right idea. The execution was not there. 0.8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in our second round, Juice. Rebote forehand by El Barba. Catch between his legs. Change of motion. That's the risk of making that catch. He's done it twice, but that's legal change of motion, 0.8. And on the board with 3 points. Here's post 3, Jedden. Strong backhand by Jedden. Rebote forehand by El Barba. Catch by Jedden. Rebote left side by El Barba. Beautifully played to the inside. Jedden grabs it on the forehand. El Barba catches it in the air. Nice backhand. Catch by Jedden. El Barba from the left side. Scoop by Jedden. El Barba takes it in the air again. Hard throw to the inside. Jedden's there. Rebote. It's a 2-all. Jedden on the run. He gets there. Returns it. It scores. Well played by Jedden and El Barba. 0.3. Jedden has 2 points. He now serves to the green shirt of post 4. Here's Bueno. Rebote, left side. Good catch by Bueno. Catch by Jedden. Juggling. Ball must be caught and stopped in the cesta. Point goes to the 4. Receiving post 5. Fred. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Gets by Fred and scores 0.4. Bueno's on the board with 4 points, serving to Ben, also with 4 points. This matchup has Bueno serving to Ben in the blue of post 2. Powerful backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote comes to the 5 line. Ben turns it on the left side. Clipped the sidewall. Bueno picked it up in the air. What a catch by Ben. That's a scoop with it coming off the floor and the side wall and basically throws it into the Chula. Really well thrown by Ben, point 2. Ben has 6 points and therefore a possible game point. Trying to stop him, Asier in the pink shirt of post 7. Point and game, post 2, Ben. No playoff here, 4 places, 8 shows. Unofficial order finish, 2, 4, 8. Results from Game 2 are official. Coming in first, post 2, Ben. Taking second, post 4, Bueno. Coming in third, post 8, El Barba. 2, 4, 8 is the official order finish for Game 2, and we'll have your prices up in just a moment.
Some of those catches that Ben makes, I mean, it really is unbelievable.
Well, what he's heard, you know, folks who have experience with traditional highlight who are watching aren't necessarily going to like the form on that catch, right. But for a lefty, in his 3rd year, he's got decent form.
Right.
What's most impressive is how he's moving to the ball, how he's catching it in the air, and how he's stopping the ball when he does catch it. Those are the 3 most important things that Ben's doing. And Ben, do you want something?
He's looking over, yeah.
I'm done. Can I help you?
He's just indulging in your...
Yes. All right. So Ben has laid out the gauntlet there. He said after Matt and Ron, the next best matchup is between Ben and Jedden. I agree.
I like it.
I agree 100%. Let's give you your prices from Game 2. Game 2, Quinella, 2-4. That's first and second in any order, $11 even. Trifecta, that's first, second, and third place finishing, 2-4-8, $141 even. $2 wagered on the 2 to win. We'll get you $10. Up next, Game 3, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. More importantly, Game 3 begins today's High 5. The High 5 is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Be the only ticket to do so. And there's a minimum of $2,000. We had $1,500 in. The pool carried over from yesterday, so we'll be well over $2,000. We should be potentially even over $3,000 based on what's wagered into it today. But we do have some scratches that affect that High 5. Let's go over them. Game 3, post 5. Scratch Wello, replace Wello with Bueno. Game 3, post 5. Scratch Wello, replace Wello with Bueno. Game 3, post 6. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ben. Game 3, post 6. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ben. Let's look to Game 4. Game 4, post 4. Scratch Wello, replace Wello with Asier. Game 4, post 4. Scratch Wello, replace Wello with Asier. Game 4, post 7. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ben. Game 4, post 7. Scratch Diaz with Ben. There are no scratches in Game 5. There are no scratches in Game 6. Skipping to Game 7, post 2. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with CRB. Game 7, post 2. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with CRB. But Game 3 is up next. Once again, the scratches for Game 3. Game 3, post 5. Scratch Wello, replace Wello with Bueno. Game 3, post 6. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ben. Post time for Game 3 and the High 5, now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
What I'm hoping to accomplish in the 2020 season is to come in top 3 again, both in singles and in doubles. My game plan going into 2020 season is to be as meticulous as possible. I have to find a way to find little subtle things about each and every person on the roster that I can exploit to my advantage. And I can say that because they have to do the same thing. I feel like I got the ability to do it. I've definitely put in the work. Unfortunately, that doesn't always mean success, but that's what I'm going to strive for. So that is the goal, and I think that's everybody's goal because everybody wants to, get in the bonus money. And it is kind of like something to hang your hat on, to be able to say that, hey, I was able to be, a top 3 in singles or a top 3 in doubles. So that's definitely something that I strive for.
Congratulations to this week's Fantasy Highlight winners, LeBron James Rules, Badiola, Granny's Guante, and Zinzi. These 4 teams finished in a tie atop the leaderboard with a total of 164 points with a roster of singles players Ron, Ben, and Albarba, and doubles pair Juice and Ron. This was the most hard-fought week in the history of Fantasy Highlight. To start, Ron, who was drafted at a $9 value, topped the entire Magic City Highlight roster in Week 20, finding the win column an astounding 12 times as he played his way up to an impressive 63-point performance. Number 12 dominated all week long, as evidenced by the fact that he even outscored Douglas, the only player priced higher at $10 by a whopping 28-point margin. After spending a good portion of their budget to secure one player, the 4 fantasy winners needed to find the right combination of middle value players to round out their lineups. They added Ben at $6, and he responded with a terrific rebound performance, showcasing improved catching and shot making to the tune of 5 wins, 6 places, and 3 shows. The Kane alum proved to be a bargain in the end, outscoring 4 equally or higher priced Pelotaris with his 49-point output. But what truly sealed the deal for these teams was the $4 purchase of Albarba. The bearded Pelotari continued on with his scorching hot and more controlled play, adding 5 wins to go along with 4 places and 1 show for a solid 39-point fantasy output. Number 77 was undoubtedly the best value deal of Week 20, outscoring 8 higher or equally priced Pelotaris, including Ikeda at $7 and Anderluck and Carballo at $6. With only $2 remaining for their doubles selection, the winning teams chose arguably the most consistent pairing in the field, Juice and Ron. This dynamic duo showed no signs of slowing down, earning 2 wins and 1 place in a limited number of games. Perhaps this selection was the ultimate difference maker, as Juice and Ron finished with the second highest total of all doubles pairings with 13 crucial points. LeBron James Rules, Badiola, Granny's Guante, and Zinzi will each receive a Magic City Highlight t-shirt plus a share of the $150 cash prize. It's important to note that cash prizes will remain unlocked for the duration of the season as long as there are 150 or more active teams in the league. And it doesn't end there. If the league reaches 200 members, the weekly prize money will increase yet again to $200. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Just sign up for free at fantasyhighlight.com, pick your players, and watch your progress on the Highlight Channel. The more people who play, the more money to be won, so please help us spread the word. And remember, every week is a brand new chance to update your team and win. You can find more details regarding the Fantasy League on the Instagram page at Highlight Channel or at fantasyhighlight.com.
And congratulations again to last week's Fantasy Highlight winners. That's the Highlight Channel's free-to-play Fantasy Highlight. You can sign up at fantasyhighlight.com. As we said, they're completely free to play that. You can sign up and you can start playing and potentially winning cash prizes each week. $150 cash prize, at least, goes out to the winner. That's split among multiple winners if there are. In addition to a piece of Magic City gear. So you get that cash prize, Magic City gear, and it's completely free, so no reason not to sign up. You can do that at fantasyhighlight.com. And if you'd like to play along with another variety of daily fantasy sports and highlight, well, we're excited to announce that Fantasy Highlight has been picked up by one of the major players in fantasy sports, and that is Prize Picks. Prize Picks offers a unique fantasy sports platform. It's a totally different experience from our weekly fantasy drafts that you just saw the video for, and perhaps other daily fantasy sites that you've played on. Prize Picks allows you to bet on individual players and mix and match amongst a variety of sports every day. So now for a limited time, offering special incentives for signing up. Go to Prize Picks, type in the referral code HIGH, that's J-A-I, when you sign up. You make a $100 deposit in your betting funds, and Prize Picks will put another $100 into your account. And we'll get back to this Prize Picks ad after we reveal the scratches again. Post Game 3, Post 5, scratch Vuelo, replace him with Bueno. Post 6, you're going to scratch Diaz, replace him with Ben. Post 5, scratch Vuelo, replace him with Bueno. Post 6, scratch Diaz, and replace him with Ben. Talked about Prize Picks. Type in high in the referral code when you sign up. Make a $100 deposit. Prize Picks will match that $100 into your account. And also, you send us a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof that you use the referral code high at sign up, and you will qualify for a double cash prize if you win a week of the Highline Channel's free-to-play Fantasy Highline the 2020 or 2021 season. So it's as simple as that. Sign up at prizepicks.com. Use the referral code high when you sign up. Most importantly, make sure to take a picture of the sign-up page where we can actually see the referral code field with the word high typed in it. You need to send us a picture of that. That's the screen before you click submit to your sign-up. Go ahead and send that photo to info@thehighlightchannel.com, and you will automatically qualify to get a double cash prize when you win a week of our Fantasy Highlight. So it's a win-win. Sign up at Prize Picks. That's prizepicks.com today. And that little board brings us right up to the start of Game 3, and that high five. Good luck.
You done?
No,
Do you mind?
We can go along with the regular schedule highlight.
Do you mind? Okay, thank you.
We can move on.
Just kidding. We're ready to begin our third game. Spectacular 7 scoring. Osceola serves in the red shirt at post 1. This first matchup has Osceola serving to Tennessee. Game begins. Backhand by Tennessee. Robote. It's a 2-all. Does not open up. That one does. Point 2. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. This matchup has Tennessee serving to Jedin. Robote forehand by Tennessee, high to the front wall. Jedin setting up for the Robote, plays a nice Robote from the left side. Tennessee, not baseball. No, catch, not hit. Point 3. Green shirt at post 4. Here's Juice. Powerful throw by Juice to the inside. Robote left side by Jedin. Beautifully thrown. Here's Juice from the 11 line. Long carom. Lands out. Point 3. Here's post 5 in the black shirt. Substituting for Vuelo is Bueno. Over the top to the inside and scoring for Bueno, point 5. And our next matchup, Bueno serves to the yellow shirt at post 6, worn by Ben. Point 5. On the court, ready to receive in the pink shirt at post 7, we have El Barba. Scoop attempt missed, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, is Fred. Robote, good second effort by El Barba. That fell just short, point 8. Fred gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in our second round is the red shirt at post 1, Osceola. Catch by Osceola. Powerful backhand. Bote forehand by Fred. Point 1. Here's the blue shirt at post 2, Tennessee. Bote left side by Asier. Catch by Tennessee at the 10 line. Forehand Rebote makes contact and scores for Asier. Point 1. Asier is on the board with 4 points, serving to the 4 posts. Returning in the green shirt, we have Juice. Good catch by Asier at the 10 line. Nice backhand. Catch on the forehand of Juice. Catch by Asier at the 11 line. Goes high to the front wall. Juice is there. Hard throw by Juice. Will score. Point 4. 4 serves to post 3. Here's Jed. Good catch by Juice at the 10 line. Long carom comes in low. Jedden's there. Scoop by Juice. Hard throw follows. Rebote for Jedden. Beautiful Rebote to the inside. Will score. Point 3. Three's on the board with 4 points. Serving to post 6. Ben. Tough catch by Ben off a good serve by Jedden. Catch by Jedden. Hard throw. Scoop. Tipped. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3. Jedden trying to stop him. And the black shirt at post 5. It's bueno. Ooh. Point in game, post 3, Jed. 1 places, 4 serves to 5. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Point and a 3rd place finish for Juice. In post 4, 3-1-4. The official order finish, unofficial order finish rather, for game 3. Results from game 3 are official. Coming in first, post 3, Jedden. Taking second, post 1, Asier. Coming in third, post 4, Juice. 3-1-4 is the official order finish for game number 3. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. There are your prices. Game 3, Quinella, 1-3. First and second in any order, $43.40. Trifecta, 3-1-4, $427.80. That's first, second, and third place finishing. A $2 wager on 3 to win returns $13.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 4th game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. We have 2 scratches in Game 4. Game 4, post 4, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Asier. Game 4, post 4, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Asier. Game 4, post 7, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ben. Game 4, post 7, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ben. Game 4 also begins today's early pick 3, the first of our 2 pick 3s in today's performance. Post time for Game 4 and the early pick 3. Now just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play Highline.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled Highlight.
I was like, Jai-Alai. They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the word play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man. Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And there was a trailer for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle about the start of the Highlight program here at Magic City just a few years ago. If you'd like to watch that for yourself, you can head over to MagicCityCasino.com under the Highlight tab. First button there says Magic City Hustle. You can click on that. It will take you directly to the website. Or another way you can do it, you can type in MagicCityHustle.com directly into your browser. But it doesn't matter either way you do it. It'll take you to the same main page. You can then make a purchase of that film for $5. And from there, you can enjoy it as many times as you like. We're now just 4 minutes away from the start of Game 4. 2 scratches in this fourth game. Post 4, you're going to scratch Vuelo and replace him with Asier. Post 4, scratch Vuelo and replace him with Asier. And post 7, you're going to scratch Diaz and replace him with Ben. Post 7, scratch Diaz, replace him with Ben.
That's why he does it better than you.
All right, Stu, I think this may be the game.
This is when the prognostication will rear its ugly. I mean, this is when you're gonna take a shot at who might win. By all means, and state your logic. I want to hear the logic. Go ahead.
All right. True middle game. This Game 4.
Yes, it is.
Which is why I really like this fourth and fifth game. These are both really good games. Not that all the games, obviously, aren't spectacular, of course, but... So, I mean, looking interesting, we just talked about this with you. I think with a guy like El Barba in, one show so far today, I've seen him, I mean, he plays better, tends to in those later posts, just because I think for him it's a matter of conditioning, and sometimes, I mean, you see him take time when he's in those earlier posts, wins a couple points in a row, and you're pretty gassed. You got to win if you're in post 1. Got to win 7 in a row as opposed to post 8. You only have to win 4 total points. It's almost half as many points you really have to play. So I think that's a good post for El Barba. Has been playing well. Has got knocked out a couple of wonky shots and playing better than I think the stats indicate today.
Okay.
I think it's for a couple weeks. So interesting pick there, post 8. Anderluck too. Nothing on the board for him yesterday. I think
and one thing. I'm sorry, I'm going to interject.
Yeah, no, please.
It's quite an intense practice he's having.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He was waiting at the cage door, waiting to go onto the court when the whistle blew for the second practice.
And he's thrown it about 1,000,000 miles an hour, too.
So now, is he over-intense and not going to be able to catch a ball? Or is he going to have laser-like focus, catch the balls in a difficult post position and win? Sorry, that's all I'm going to point out there.
Yeah, no, great addition to that. Bueno won a game. Jedden won a game. Got Bradley has been playing well.
Jedden won the last game. He's had a post 1.
I mean, it was interesting. I looked at this fourth game, and it was the one that I wanted to because of Anderluck. And I thought that just yesterday, I mean, energy was not there. Focus looked to be elsewhere. I mean, for him to play 10 total games and not come in the money in any of them, that's, in game 4 and 5 where he's he's a favorite in these 4th and 5th games, and then he can certainly contend in those feature games. Although he's got post 5, I think I'm going to go with Anderlecht here.
There you go.
It's kind of a bold choice, but bold choice, but we'll see if we can get it done. Survive and advance, hopefully.
So with less than a minute to go, final reminder of our 2 scratches. Game 4, post 4, scratch Wello, replace Wello with Aussier. Game 4, post 7, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ben. And you have your pick from the prognosticating Andrew, who likes Anderlecht. No reason not to.
All the people that had him for the second leg of their pick 5 are tearing up the tickets now, right?
Now they're running for the window. I want to change my bet.
We'll see how it shakes out. Game 4 coming up right now.
Time to begin our 4th game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, we have Jedden. Our first matchup has Jedden serving to Bueno. Jedden serves, and our 4th game is now underway. Bueno, forehand tip ball, point 1. Entering the court, the white shirt of post 3, Bradley. Rebote left side by Jedden. What a beautiful rebote that was. And a very nice catch by Bradley. Forehand rebote by Jedden. Catch by Bradley. Catch by Jedden. Catch by Bradley. Outside placement by Bradley. Jedden gets there. Returns it. Beautiful throw crossing the side wall. Bradley with a tremendous rebote save in the backcourt. Oh, my God. No, lay there for a little while. You need it. Oh. It happens because you threw it into the pad. That's how it happens. Point 3. Three now serves to post for Aussier. Aussier from the forehand. Long, low placement. Will score for Aussier, point 4. Entering now the black shirt of post 5, Anderlecht. Powerful, powerful throw by Anderlecht. Will score, point 5. In this matchup, Anderlecht serves to the yellow shirt of post 6, worn by Tennessee. Excellent serve by Tennessee. The backhand eventually came. Don't throw it. Point 5. Anderlecht's on the board with 2 points, serving to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Ben. Tough catch by Anderlecht. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, we have El Barba. Ben moves into place, looks for the rebote at the 9 line. El Barba makes the catch down low. That's a carom return caught by Ben. Great legs by Ben. Beautiful carom thrown by Ben. That is picture perfect. Good cut, good bounce, 0.7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in our second round is Bueno. This matchup has Ben serving to Bueno. Bueno moves up, makes the catch on the forehand. Throw to the inside. Mid-court placement. Stopped on the rebote by Bueno. Catch by Ben, rather. What a scoop attempt by Ben. Good try. 0.2. Two on the board with 2 points. Here's post 1, Jedin. Strong backhand by Jedin. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Catch by Jedin. Jedin goes deep from the right side. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all, and it's in the pad. 0.1. One on the board with 3 points, serving to the 3 post. This matchup has Jedin serving to Bradley. Scoop by Jedin. Rebote left side by Bradley. There's a nice backhand by Jedin. Ball to the outside. Jedin's there. Carambola by Jedin. Caught in the air, but not held onto by Bradley. 0.1. Possible game point here for the red shirt of post 1, Jedin. On the court trying to stop him. In post 4, we have Aussier. Powerful backhand by Aussier. Bote fired to the inside beautifully by Jedin to score. Definitely redeemed himself. Point and game to the red shirt of post 1, Jedin. One wins at 5, 7, and 2. Playoff for second and third place. 5 first serves to 7. What a serve and what a catch by Ben. Excellent catch by Anderluck. Another rifled forehand. Another great catch by Ben. Powerful backhand. Rebote's coming low. Anderluck went for it, missed it. 0.7. Possible place point for Ben. Trying to stop him, post 2. Bueno. Rebote left side by Ben. Catch by Bueno. Dos Paredes. The 2-all scores beautifully for Bueno. 0.2. 2 serves 7. This is second and third place. Ball tipped. Point and place to post 2, 7 shows. Unofficial order finish, 1-2-7. Results from Game 4. Official coming in first, post 1, Jedden. Taking second, post 2, Bueno. Coming in third, post 7, Ben. Ben was substituting for Diaz. 1-2-7. The official order finished for Game 4. Andrew? What happened?
That one's tough.
No.
I mean, because I tell you what, Andrew, look, regardless of how that game finished up, and he didn't get in the money there, but he looks like a completely different player from yesterday, so that's just a good sign going forward. Good to see that he's back.
I agree with that. And yes, I did make the wise-ass comment about Jedden. Jedden was saying, how does that happen? I responded, which I don't always do. But it's like when you throw the ball into the pad, that's how it happens. So, but he came back, redeemed himself, won the game. 1-2-7, the official result from Game 4. $2 exacta, 1-2, $20.80. $2 quinella, 1-2, $18.20. $2 wagered on 1 to win, returning $19.60. Trifecta, 1-2-7. That's first, second, and third place finishing, 202.20. That'll bring us to Game 5, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in our 5th game. And post time is 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And to get you all up to the start of game number 5 here for those new fans that missed this explanation video at the top of the program, we got to hear again for you that explains in simpler terms how Highline is played.
The main rule of Highline is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Highline. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Highline player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And that 5th game is now 4 minutes away here. 4 minutes to the start of Game 5. No scratches in this 5th game. 9-6, one more through the rest of this performance there. Game 7, CRB in for Diaz. I know we kind of ran through that Prize Picks promo there a little quickly, so...
Yes, you said enter high, and you didn't tell folks to spell it J-A-I.
I was going to say J-A-I. So yeah, we'll go through it again. Prize Picks.
Not that I was paying attention.
I was gonna say, Stu, that's pretty good.
I know. Usually, I'm thinking about something
halfway
else.
to signing up. There.
Who, me? Not a chance.
No. But along with, as we said, along with the Highline channels, Fantasy Highline, there's daily Fantasy Highline that's available on PrizePicks.com. Prize Picks, you can download their app in the App Store. You can play on their website, PrizePicks.com. Either way you do it, if you create an account, at the bottom of the page there, the account creation, there's a little space there for a referral code. Type in the word HIGH into that referral code. If you make a $100 deposit into your betting funds, Prize Pick will match that $100 and add another $100 to your account, so you get $200 total. $100 that's yours, $100 that comes from Prize Picks. And then here's where it gets more interesting. As we said there, send a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof that you use the referral code HIGH at signup. So you got to take a picture of that page before you click submit to confirm your account there. Send that picture to info@the-Highline channel, and then you'll qualify for a double cash prize if you win a week of the Highline channel's free-to-play Fantasy Highline there. So The Highlight Channel, what we do at fantasyhighlight.com. There's no overlap there with Prize Picks. Those are two different things, but we suggest you play both of them. The Highlight Channel at fantasyhighlight.com. It's completely free to play, so no reason why not to test it out there. And also, if you would like to play along at Prize Picks, that costs money. You've got to enter money in there, but it's a good opportunity if you'd like to play daily fantasy, get your feet wet, and that's another wagering opportunity as well. We talked about that yesterday. Since really the start of this, year one, since year one, we added stuff going into year two. Year two, we added wagers going into year three. We said now you got Watch and Wager you can bet on. If you're Connecticut, you can go to My Winners. Play along with the Highline Channels, free to play Fantasy Highlight at fantasyhighlight.com. And then you can play along at Prize Picks. So 4 opportunities for especially, I don't know, a lot of perhaps, younger folks out there in the world. A lot of my friends been playing daily fantasy sports, so it's a good way to perhaps get a new generation involved there.
Question coming in from the Highlight Channel. When there is more than one scratch in a game, how is it determined who the sub listed in the program subs for? Excellent question. 2 methods. That's why you always need to listen. Traditional player manager method is to take the sub that's listed in the program and put him towards the first known scratch, the first scratch that you heard about, or the first scratch that's ongoing. Sure. Second method is to take the printed sub from the bottom and put that substitute for the first person scratched as they appear in the rotation. And then the sub that's not printed on the bottom of the program for the second one. One of those 2 methods. And that gets us to 0 minutes to post, which means it's time to begin Game 5. This is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1, we have Anderluck. Receiving the blue at post 2, we have Jedden. Anderluck serves. Game 5 has begun. Good catch by Anderluck at the 8 line. Nice backhand. Jedden hustled to make that save. Hard throw. Caught by Jedden. Beautiful catch by Jedden. Catch by Anderluck. Outside placement into the pad. Point 2. 2, first up on the board in our 5th game. In this matchup, Jedden serves with the white shirt at post 3, worn by El Barba. That was tipped away by Jedden, point 3. That'll bring to the court the green shirt at post 4, worn by Ikeda. Catch by El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Rebote by Ikeda. 2-all with a big bounce. Brought down by El Barba. Karam, sidearm, opens up and scores. That was beautiful. Very nice, Dennis. Point 3. El Barba has 2 points. Here's the black shirt at post 5. This matchup has El Barba serving to Kubala. Powerful backhand by Kubala. Good catch by El Barba. El Barba goes deep from that left side. Rebote by Kubala. Here's El Barba from the 7 line. Point 5. Here's post 6. In the yellow shirt, we have Bueno. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Point 5. Ball on the board with 5 points. Serving now to the pink shirt of post 7. Taking the court for the first time today is Carballo. Backhand by Carballo, clipped the side wall, goes to the outside on the rebote. Soft touch by Kubala. Stays in play and scores, 0.5. Kubala's on the board with 3 points. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt post 8. Bradley. Rebote left side by Kubala. That stays in. Here's Bradley from the outside. Rifles it low. Low and scoring. 0.8. Bradley gets the last point of the first round. All points are double. All matchups, rather, are double from this point forward. First to return in the second round, the red shirt of post Swan, Anderluck. Rebote forehand by Bradley. Catch by Anderluck. Powerful forehand. 0.1. One on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, Anderluck serves to Jedden in the blue of post 2. Powerful serve by Anderluck, will score. 0.1. Anderluck has 4 points. He serves to the 4 posts. Entering the court is Ikeda in the green of post 4. What a serve. I mean, that... yeah, that was picture perfect. Picture perfect throw by Anderluck. Possible game point for the red shirt of post 1, Anderluck. Trying to stop him, El Barba. Low and hard. Caught on the forehand of Anderluck. Anderluck blasts one to the inside. Caught by El Barba. 2 bounces, 0.3. Playing our 5th game continues. In this matchup, El Barba serves to the yellow shirt of post 6 worn by Bueno. Beautiful backhand by Bueno. Rebote forehand by El Barba. Bueno catches it in the air. Throws a carom that hits the pad. 0.3. That gives El Barba a possible game point here in this 5th game. On the court trying to stop him. Pink shirt of post 7, Carballo. Rebote to the outside. Carballo catches it, has it on the forehand, returns it low and hard to score. 0.7. Play continues again. 7 on the board with 2 points. Here's the black shirt of post 5. Kubala receives. Kubala, strong backhand. Rebote comes to the inside. Forehand rebote by Carballo. To the outside it goes. Kubala's there. 2-wall Rebote. Scores. Well thrown by Kubala. 0.5. Possible game point for the black shirt at post 5. Kubala on the court trying to stop him. Bragley. Bragley from the forehand at the 9 line. Picata scores. 0.8. Play continues again. 8 on the board with 3 points. In this matchup, Bragley serves to post 2. Jedden. Rebote forehand by Bradley. Catch by Jedden. Bragley, left side Rebote. Back to the inside it goes. Forehand Rebote saved by Jedden. Beautiful catch. Here's Bragley. Rebote forehand saved by Jedden again. Here's Bragley on the 6th line. Harder throw. Jedden for the Rebote. Beautiful Rebote to the inside. Will score. Excellent play. 0.2. Joe on the board with 3 points. Serving to post 4. Ikeda receives. Backhand by Ikeda. Scoop. Missed. 0.4. Returning with possible game point is the red shirt of post 1, Anderluck. Anderluck fires one back to the inside. Ikeda not able to make the Rebote. Point in game. Red shirt up post 1. Anderluck. No playoff here. 3 places, 5 shows. Unofficial order finish 1-3-5. It's official. Coming in first, post 1, Anderluck. Taking second, post 3, El Barba. Coming in third, post 5, Kubala. 1-3-5 is the official order finish for Game 5. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. And just was glancing down and saw a comment from our friend Pete. That is interesting. Actually, I'll refer to it after the prices in our videos and the other stuff regarding, specifically regarding Jedden's Rebote, but that is an interesting observation. Here are your prices from Game 6. $2 Quinella 1-3, $46.80. Trifecta 1-3-5. That's first, second, and third place finishing $662.60. $2 wagered on post 1 to win, returning $12. Up next, Game 6, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for Game 6, 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Outside placement from Poole. Asier goes back for the Rebote, diving, and that's a 2-wall, and lands just in. That will score.
core line. Outside placement stopped by Willow. Willow plays it back. Bueno, what a rebote save on the left side. Karam stopped on the forehand of Jin. What a beautiful rebote. Jin on the run, 2 bounces, scores. Back to the inside, Carballo goes. Douglas with the blind save.
Wow.
Just lobbed it up under his arm.
Man.
Rebote thrown beautifully. Antelope gets out of the way. Rebote's back up. What a fine effort. This is a 2-all. El Barba on the run. And it scores. Carballo picks the serve. Here's the reverse. That is a diving save by CRB. He somehow gets rid of it in time without holding it. Here's Anderluck. Carballo diving save. What a fantastic rebote thrown by Carballo. Diving save, it's up, it's in, it's scored. That's why you never give up.
Big left side, takes an interesting hop, goes to the outside. There's Douglas. First play back to the inside, high bouncer. Carballo waits for it.
Wow.
Unbelievable rebote save.
Carballo's there. Sidearm Karam, split placement. Kubala up at the 5 line. Willow. That's in play. That is absolutely in play.
And folks, there were a collection of the top 10 rebotes from last season here at Magic City Highline. We're now just 2 minutes away from the start of Game 6 series. Saw those will pays for the pick 3. They flashed there for a moment. Should be back up any second. But question forwarded to us.
Yes, sir. So regarding the rebote, so when literally we first landed on the court, we were still experimenting with balls. And the balls that our first-year players played with, literally, you could throw the ball hard to the front wall. It didn't make it to the back wall. So for the first week or so that we played here, you threw the ball hard to the front wall, and you just played deep. There's no reason to move in front of the 10 line. Guys could barely catch, so there was no rebote on this court. They learned some rebote in the 4 preceding months that we had played at North Miami. So rebote wasn't a thing here in the beginning. Now that's why you'll see. You look at Juice, you look at Legend, you look at some of the other players who play deep.
Mm-hmm.
They're
that's
used.
a year one thing.
That's kind of like the tailbone on the human. It's left over from year. It's left over from year one.
Terrific.
In traditional highlight, you train train people to pass because you have a chick-chack and chula. So throw it over your head, you might potentially kill them. Well, here we don't have a chick-chack and a chula. Rarely do we have a chula. So here the rebote becomes very important. So that's what started setting players apart in year 2. Now, where Jedden's concerned specifically is someone, as has been pointed out in the chat, a light bulb's gone off recently. Jedden's been working on his rebote, but this year, realistically, within the last 2 months, he's been able to use it to his advantage. His rebote is very smooth. It goes to the inside. The rest of his game is a little on the choppy side, but he's definitely get it. That's the type of progression that we like to see. Now, he has no fear looking at that rebote. He may have a little fear about placing it. We're talking about Jedden specifically. But he's definitely using it to his advantage, so other guys need to be careful about throwing it over his head. And Jedden, if I were playing Jedden, you throw it at his feet. Throw it at his feet to the inside on his left side, if you can. Okie dokie, let's begin Game 6. It's a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Douglas. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Ikeda. Douglas serves. We begin Game 6. Rebote left side by Douglas. Catch by Ikeda. Rebote by Douglas. Ikeda moves up. Back to the inside he goes. Got him. Point 2. And our next matchup, Ikeda will serve to the white shirt of post 3, worn by Bradley. Catch by Ikeda. Back to the inside he goes, over the top. Catch by Bradley. Bradley goes deep. Rebote comes to the 8 line, turned on the forehand of Ikeda. Catch by Bradley. Point 3. In this matchup, Bradley will serve to the green shirt of post 4, worn by Ron. Over serve. Ball's got to land between the 4 and 7 line on a serve. Cannot go past or touch the 7 line. That's an overserve, point 4. Black shirt to post 5. Ben receives. Karam off the court, point 4. Ron has 2 points. He serves to post 6. Wearing the yellow shirt is Anderluck. Good catch by Anderluck off a good serve by Ron. Forehand rebote by Ron. Catch by Anderluck. Hard throw to the inside. Here's Ron. Anderluck from the 9 line. Over the top to the inside. Ron's there. Ron goes deep. Rebote comes out. Forehand rebote saved by Anderluck. Here's Ron stepping in at the 6 line. Low and hard to the inside. Scooped up by Anderluck and a beautiful catch. Ron, forehand rebote. Catch by Anderluck. Over the top by Anderluck to the inside, and that is a beautiful pickup by Ron. Excellent catch. Rebote forehand got away from Anderluck, hit the overhead screen, point 4. Otherwise, a very well played point by both Anderluck and Ron, point 4. Here's post 7 in the pink shirt, Carballo. Carballo with a backhand to the inside. Beautifully thrown right into the corner. Carballo again, this time from the left side. Run on for the rebote. 0.7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is Kubala. Rebote forehand by Carballo, beautifully played. Kubala's there. Hooked rebote into the pad. 0.8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the second round is Douglas. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Douglas makes the catch at the 7 line. Low and hard to the inside. Will score 0.1. One on the board with 2 points, serving to post 2, Ikeda. Rebote left side, thrown by Douglas, catch by Ikeda. Douglas on the rebote, clipped the side wall, caught in the air by Ikeda. Good catch by Douglas. There's the backhand. Rebote is coming out to the 7 line, turned on the forehand of Ikeda. Catch by Douglas, he winds up. Mid-court placement, scooped up by Ikeda. Low and hard by Ikeda, caught by Douglas. Douglas to the inside, not a chance, no way. 0.1. One on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3, Bragley. Good catch by Douglas. There's the backhand. Rotate forehand with a soft touch. Douglas on the run, could not get there before the second bounce. 0.3. Freeze on the board with 3 points, serving to post 5, Ben. Strong backhand by Ben. Rebote left side by Bragley with the soft touch. Ben, great legs to get there. Oh, please land in. Oh, Ben. Okay. 0.3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3, Bragley. Trying to stop him in the yellow shirt at post 6, Anderluck. Strong forehand throw by Anderluck. Bragley dives to make the save. That was excellent. Here's Anderluck. Hard throw to the inside. Bragley's got the catch. Hard throw. Rebote forehand save by Anderluck. What a catch by Bragley. Carom by Bragley. Catch by Anderluck. 0.6. Play will continue. 6 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4, Ron. Excellent catch off a good serve by Anderluck. Anderluck on the rebote, clipped the sidewall, lands in. Ron comes up with it on the forehand. Anderluck hangs in there. Excellent effort to keep that rebote in play. He did. Point 6. 6 on the board with 4 points, serving to post 7, Carballo. Carballo on the backhand. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Carballo at the 10 line. Over the top. Anderluck takes it in the air. Nice backhand caught by Carballo. Catch by Anderluck. Brings it in. Plays it to the inside. Right at the side wall. Carballo comes up with a beautiful catch. Rebote forehand. Low and inside. Carballo got there. Winds up. Back to the inside he goes. Left side rebote by Anderluck to keep it alive. Picked up by Carballo. Carballo right up the middle. Caught by Anderluck. Anderluck hard to the inside. Carballo's there. Carballo changes the pace. Plays the backhand to the inside. Carballo now from the 7 line. Scoop attempt missed. A well-played point by Carballo, and Anderluck. Point goes to the 7. Carballo has 3 points. Here's post 8, Kubala. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Kubala's got it. Point 7. Possible game point for the pink shirt of post 7, Carballo. Trying to stop him in the blue of post 2, Ikeda. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Catch by Ikeda. Caught the ball behind him, actually. Keeps the backhand away from the overhead screen. Costado rebote by Carballo. Costado rebote by Ikeda. Scores. Point 2. Play continues again. 2 on the board with 3 points. 1 on the board with 4 points. Ikeda serves to Douglas. Powerful, powerful backhand by Douglas. Rebote by Ikeda. Played beautifully to pass. Forehand rebote beautifully thrown by Douglas and scooped by Ikeda. Ikeda goes deep. This rebote coming out. Forehand rebote fired back. Right into the chick check. It comes out, though. Ikeda pulled that over the top, but into the pad. A really, really well-played point by both Ikeda and Douglas. Douglas gets the point. Possible game point for the red shirt of post 1, Douglas. Trying to stop him, Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Powerful forehand by Douglas. We'll score. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, of the red shirt of post 1, Douglas. 1 wins it, 3 serves to 7. This is a playoff for 2nd and 3rd place. Nice backhand by Carballo off the serve. Bragley, soft touch. Carballo read it, returns it, and scores. Point and place to post 7, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish 1-7-3. Results are official from what is most definitely one of the better games played this year. Just period. Just overall tremendous play by all players in that game. Coming in first, post 1 was Douglas, taking second, post 7, Carballo. Coming in third, post 3, Bragley. 1-7-3 is the official order of finish for Game 6. We'll have your prices up in a second. I have no issue with Douglas winning out of the 1, but he didn't win until the third round.
Third time, yeah.
And, you know, we've spoken with these guys. Look, you cannot, if we're talking about Douglas or we're talking about Ron, you cannot let them come up if you don't want them to win the game. You've got to try to finish the game. That gives us our early pick 3 result, 1-1-1. All 3 numbers returning 157-20. Sixth game, Quinella, 1-7. That's first and second in any order, $14. Trifecta, 1-7-3, $211 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our first and only doubles game in this afternoon's performance. Game 7 also begins the late pick 3. If you have missed your chance on placing a wager on the early pick 3 in Game 4, here's another chance for pick 3 in game number 7. Game 7 also concludes the high 5. We'll see the will pays up here in just a moment. There is a scratch. Game 7, pose 2. Scratch front court Diaz, replace Diaz with CRB. Game 7, post 2. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with CRB. Post time for Game 7. Now just 7 minutes away.
Being the overall champ in the rookie season was great. I put in hours and hours of hard work in the offseason practicing, and just to show that it paid off in the end was really great. My goal for the 2020 season is to stay healthy, play to the best I can, but definitely I would love to repeat winning singles and doubles again this year. Like I said, I think it's going to be a lot harder, but it's definitely a push that I want. And I'm happy that everybody's getting better, and it's going to be harder for me because it pushes me to be better, and that's what I want ultimately. I would love to be the champ again this year. I am definitely going to try my best. Like I said, the competition is getting better every day, and so I'm going to push to be the best again. But we'll see. It's going to be a long 7-month season, and I'll hope to repeat what I did again.
And Douglas again just keeps on winning here in week 21. 6th win already this week. Well out ahead in that race for the Golden Cesta. He's ahead of Jedden. He's got 5 wins. Douglas has got 2 more here to close out this matinee performance. See if he can add a couple more. And on the season, that is win number 125. That lead over Ron back up to 18 games. Douglas he's gotten 6 back already. 6 back. That lead was cut down to just 12 headed into this week. But Douglas, 125, Ron at 107. That lead is 18 games separating the top 2 in those championship singles standings.
2 post positions alive for the high 5, the 1 and the 4.
It's good to see that. You know,
yes it is.
As we said, we look forward to the high 5. And
well, when you don't have much of a life, yeah, of course. you come here and you look at a screen.
Like, this is the highlight of our day.
And then you see, exactly. And then you sit back and you see people that are like yelling at screens, yelling at horses to run faster, like in an OTB, and you say, look at that guy yelling at the way. Meanwhile, what are we doing? We're sitting
I wouldn't
here.
Want it any other way.
We're sitting here waiting to see what's going to. Ooh, you think someone's going to have the high 5 today? I saw earlier in the chat someone talked about potentially, occasionally when I slip and I use their first name, which is, because I don't call them by their playing names when we're in training or we're talking or something like that. So someone made reference to ruining the mystique. I remember I once asked Scott, who undoubtedly thought that I was an idiot. Scott has certain interest in thoroughbred racing, has for quite a long time actually. And so I said, do you ever see a jockey just like lean over and pet the horse on the neck and go, nice horsey? He said, no.
No, not once.
No, he just said no, looked at me like I was nuts. And I thought about the question afterwards. I was like, yeah, it is kind of stupid.
Have you ridden? Are you a horse guy?
No, I'm allergic to horses.
about that? Now, yeah,
I didn't know that I was allergic to horses.
How'd you find that out? Yeah.
It's simple. When I was managing at Miami, actually, I was in Ohio, and a friend of the family was a trainer, but I knew him when I was a kid. And so when you're a kid, you don't get brought around horse tracks, or at least you didn't get used to brought around horse tracks. So never really knew what he did. Just a friend of the family, occasional friend of the family, see him once a year. Bud Bosley, rest in peace. And so Bud was a trainer, and I was in Ohio, and he said, you manage a track. Why don't you come to? I said, well, I don't manage a track, manage Highline. We're kind of viewed at the bottom of that food chain. And so he said, no, come on out. And so I went to Thistle Downs, and he had 4 horses.
That's cool.
He had 4 horses that were racing at Thistle Downs, and they were boarded there. And I went in the back, and just the wind was blowing. It was a fall day. The wind was blowing, and just all of a sudden it was like, God, my eyes are a little itchy. Then I sneezed a couple times. Now, I'd ridden a horse, when I was a kid, you go horseback riding or something like that. But that was like 15 years before.
A long while.
So now just my eyes are just swollen, and I'm sneezing, and just a mess walking around the barn. Yeah. No, so no. And then one time I went to let's see. I've been to Gulfstream in years. I went to Hialeah as they were closing down, just to experience Hialeah back when they were running thoroughbreds, not what they do now.
Yeah.
And that time it did not affect me. Enjoyed watching it. Sat in the stand, smoked a cigar. It was awesome. It was fun.
Yeah, it's a fun environment for sure.
That is one thing I definitely miss. Is when I first started announcing in '91, you were still allowed to smoke indoors here in the state of Florida. And so we had 2 announcers, and you'd split the games up because there were 12 games, 13 games. So you'd split the games up. And so you come to the outside of the announcer's booth at Miami Highline, sit on the ledge. There's a second floor overlooking the audience, perfect view of the court, smoke a cigar in between games where I wasn't announcing. Oh, do I miss that. I really miss that.
I'll tell you, the cigars in South Florida, that's one of the things that people love. I mean, down here, people love them. But the one thing that I'll tell you what, I don't know if I never figured it out. It's just, I don't get it.
Get what, the horse racing?
No, cigars.
Oh, cigar. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, did you inhale?
Well, that was a big thing, like fraternity events. They give you cigars. That's like a big little traditional thing that they have, and they give you this.
All bets are off.
I think that's probably what.
That's a lot of nicotine into your bloodstream through the gas exchange in your lungs. No, all bets are off. No, it's purely a flavor thing. It's purely the smoke drawn into your mouth and maybe the back of your throat.
Yeah, but golf, that's a big thing. A lot of people got the cigars in there. Smell doesn't bother, but it's just one of those things that it's like, hey, I never figured it out. Never was able to do it properly. I don't know.
Well, one day I'll bring a couple cigars. I'll bring a mild one that you like. We'll come out. We'll sit in the stands overlooking what used to be Flagler Greyhound track.
Beautiful.
They're smoking out there. We'll enjoy a cigar between a matinee and evening, maybe. Or actually, we get out early.
Yeah,
you're
get out
usually
early.
racing out of here. If you get permission from Shay, from Shay to come home smelling like cigar smoke, I'll bring one out.
We can do it.
Maybe tomorrow or Sunday. Oh, one game tomorrow. What about tomorrow after the performance?
Could be a day. Big Cubs-Sox rivalry going on in the household today.
They may have it on TV out there. You may be able to watch from here and smoke a cigar.
Mom. Could be fun. Are you a baseball guy? You can watch some baseball.
What do you say we begin Highline?
Let's get it.
We are ready to begin our 7th game. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points doubles after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts, post 1, Juice and Ron. Receiving blue, post 2, CRB. Substituting for Diaz and Carballo. Juice serves. Game 7 begins with quite the overserve. Point 2. 2, first up on the board in our 7th game. In this matchup, we have CRB serving to the white shirts, post 3, worn by Bueno in Tennessee. Carballo on the backhand, beautifully played to the inside. Here's Bueno on the rebote. Carballo picks it up on the forehand at the 12 line. Outside placement, outside the court. Point 3. In this matchup, Bueno serves to the green shirts of post 4, team of Asier and Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Rebote comes to Bueno. Bueno lays it up. Asier reaching up, makes the catch. Here's Tennessee. Hard throw by Tennessee, catch by Douglas. Big backhand by Douglas. Rebote again for Bueno. Bueno swing and a miss on the rebote, point 4. That'll bring to court the black shirt of post 5. The black shirts of post 5. Best friends in life and on the court, Jedden and Ben. Strong backhand thrown beautifully by Ben. That's a great catch by Douglas. He really comes over the top out of the corner. Asier makes the catch. Cortada caught by Ben. Ben to the outside. Douglas calls for the catch. Powerful throw. Great pickup by Ben on the left side. Catch by Douglas. Outside placement by Douglas. Will score. Great shot. Point 4. Four on the board with 2 points. Here's post 6, the yellow shirts, El Barba and Bragley. Underserve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. That fell short of the 4. This point goes to the 6. Pink shirts of post 7 receive. In this matchup, we have El Barbo serving to Anderluck and Kubala. El Barba from the 7 line on the backhand. Ball tipped in the front court. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirts of post 8, the team of Fred and Ikeda. Ball tipped off the serve in the backcourt. Point 6. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, the red shirts of post 1, Juice and Ron Ron. Point 1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2, CRB and Carballo. Backhand by Carballo, catch by Ron. Beautiful throw by Ron, real high to the front wall. Carballo missed it in the backcourt. Point 1. One on the board with 4 points, serving to post 3. Returning to the court, we have Bueno and Tennessee. That's out. Point 1. Possible game point here for the red shirts at post 1. Juice and Ron trying to stop them. Jedin and Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. This rebote comes all the way to the Wung line. Juice just shoots it straight up over his head. Communication between the front court and back. He sends another one. Juice got the message, made another rebote. Here's Ben. Ron says, I got this one. Jedin on the backhand to the outside. Ron lines up. Fire to the inside. Outside, rather. Excellent throw by Jedin. Will score. That's beautifully played. Put the ball where your opponent's not. Well thrown, point 5. Fives on the board with 2 points. Returning post 4, the green shirts. Ossier and Douglas. What a scoop by Douglas. Wow. To Karam. Douglas calls for it, catches it midcourt. Point 4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 7, Anderluck and Kubala.
I got him on weight just a little bit. Yeah. Just a little bit.
Strong backhand by Douglas. Forehand rebote by Anderluck. Nicely thrown. Douglas is there. Powerful backhand. Caught in the air by Kubala. Douglas hurries into position. Tipped the ball deep in the backcourt. Point 7. Play continues. 7 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 8. Fred and Ikeda return. Catch by Ikeda. Powerful forehand. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Scooped up by Ikeda on the left side. Kubala from the 11 line. Rebote saved by Ikeda. Anderluck's looking to take it on the bounce. Hard throw. Great catch by Ikeda at the 11 line. Beautifully played. Kubala goes deep. Rebote left side. Going back. Caught in the air by Kubala. Kubala from the forehand. Caught in the air almost by Ikeda. Point 7. 7 has 4 points. They serve to post 6. El Barba and Bragley return in the yellow of post 6. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Bragley. Anderluck makes a great catch at the 8 line. Rebote by Bragley. Catch by Anderluck. Low and hard. Bragley makes the catch. Bragley sends it back. Anderluck calls for the rebote. Plays it to the inside. Going to take a big bounce. Brought down by Bragley. Scoop by Anderluck. Catch by Bragley. Catch by Anderluck. He goes deep. Rebote coming out. Rebote played from the forehand of El Barba. It hit the pad. Point 7. Possible game point here for the pink shirts of post 7. Anderluck and Kubala. Trying to stop them. Post 2, the blue shirts. CRB and Carballo. Catch by Anderluck. Beautifully caught. Hard throw. Kubala reaches out, makes the catch. Kubala with a fantastic catch in the corner on the forehand. Tipped away. That is point and a well-earned game to the pink shirts of Post 7, Anderluck and Kubala. No playoff here. 1 places, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish 7-1-4. It's official. Coming in first, Post 7, Anderluck and Kubala. Taking second, Post 1, Juice and Ron. Coming in third, Post 4, Asier and Douglas. What a well-played game overall. Very competitive from beginning to end. That's what you like to see. And we'll have your prices up here in just a moment. Notable, however, the high five will carry over. And there's the carryover. $1,913.20. Once again, the high five carryover going into the 4 p.m. performance. $1,913 will be well over $3,000 going into the 4 p.m. performance. $2 Quinello 1721.20. That's first and second in any order. $2 trifecta 714 159.20. High five 31117. 4 of 5 numbers returning $62. And once again, the carryover jackpot 1913.20. And we still have a 4 p.m. performance to go. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 8th game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. We have no scratches in the 8th game. It will conclude the Mighty Ocho. Post time, 7 minutes from now. Good luck.
You're a sportsman, aren't you?
Sort of. You like Highline? I like the way it's spelled.
Me too. Yeah, with a J. How'd that get in there?
I can handle your workload without any help. Former J. Crew employee. Dr. Dante Octavarius, seahorse breeder.
Kid is hot tonight.
He better be. I got him wheeled in the trifecta.
Shunk Dunkirk, incontinent Highline instructor. Incontinent Highline instructor? Incontinent Highline instructor. All right, I'm calling it.
I'm trying out a new persona. I'm club owner and Highline enthusiast, Barry Mexico.
What a fun and lazy character name. Was it your first thought?
You know it. Barry Mexico gets down to business.
And we're back now, just under 5 minutes until we get into game number 8 here. Closes out that Mighty Ocho. You see those will pays. It's like all 4 out of 8 and 1. Well, not all 4 out of 8. 7 of those 4 out of 8 and 1 5 out of 8. Importantly, that high five is saw their significant carryover. Just under $2,000, so going to be well over that guarantee in this afternoon performance as well. And I think if it was last week, I mean, you almost had to think you take that team of Anderluck and Kubala in that doubles game, Game 7, but they have been playing, I mean, really just horribly together. I mean, there's no other way to describe it.
Go with the adverb or adjective you think is. Are you talking about their play in the adverb or them as the adjective?
Now you got me in a mental pretzel.
There shouldn't be, because we have to be political about that. So take the adverb and talk about how they've been playing, not them. That's political spin. We will not insult the player, just his play.
Yeah, but that team really, I mean, it's been, I mean, just on paper, 2 guys that play in those feature games. You know what Kubala can do. He's great in the backcourt. Anderluck up there in the front. 2 guys with all the talent in the world. Couldn't string together anything. Not even, you think about wins, places. I mean, last week they had one show in their 6 games together, and that there's just no reason that should happen with a team of that skill competing against. I mean, these teams are pretty even, but still, on paper, that is the best team. And they had a difficult post position there, but good to see them getting back on track. And I think Anderluck's the catalyst for that team. I mean, when he's playing well and he's really focused, you could see the difference it made up there for that entire team. He's aggressive up there in the front. Kubala can do his thing in the backcourt, makes great catches, and it's just a really good recipe for success when they're both on and focused.
Agreed.
That's a big, but that's that's a big key there.
Agreed. And as far as the personalities go on that team too, you have Kubala, who is the thoughtful, studious, but submissive one, I guess, out of the two.
Yeah, Anderluck's
he's definitely passive. Yes, he's definitely more. Then you got Anderluck, who's clapping back here like he's in a football huddle, saying "Let's go."
It's very interesting. I mean, it's an interesting dynamic, and all the doubles teams too. I mean, just watching them and how they play together. Certain guys, I mean, you really can see. Okay, these guys are good doubles partners, and these guys, perhaps doubles isn't their strength. And one thing I noticed yesterday with Ron in particular. Sometimes the guys in the backcourt typically tend to be the stronger players. That they can get a little. They have a little bit of an attitude, towards perhaps
okay.
The front court player when they make a mistake and all that. But with Ron in particular, saw that yesterday. He went up to Juice after he made a couple good plays, tapped him on the cesta. So you can really start to see now. I mean, we're 2/3 of the way through the season with only a couple months ago. You can really see
the two best partners in that regard are really Ron and Carballo. Those are really the best partners to have as far as the dominant guys. I mean, they're very supportive of their front quarters.
Yeah, and Carballo, I mean, he's really tough on himself, but a guy that understands the whole team aspect and is a baseball guy, and that's a sport in particular where you need everyone. You need all players out there. You need a pitcher.
Obviously the nut gets it. Yeah, I get it.
Right,
He's
but
a nut.
Yeah.
That is an adjective. Carballo is a nut. He's a lovable nut, but he's a nut. Sorry, you were saying?
I was just saying, I think that comes from the baseball background. And I mean, all sports, I mean, you see where these guys, in terms of their skills, what translates in sort of how they act there on the court. I mean, the baseball guys tend to see two, really good teammate. Guys that they understand it takes two to really get this thing going. It's not singles, it's doubles, and you need both players. And when guys make plays, although sometimes the front quarters make limited number of plays there, the back quarters sometimes are a little more aggressive. You got to give credit where credit's due, and I like the fact that, as you said, there Ron Carballo, and there's obviously a couple of other guys as well. Sometimes a little encouragement can go a long way, especially if a team is struggling, and those teams. Well, Ron and Juice there, that's a reason why they've been pretty consistently up on the board there in every game. They're just always, I think they just play well together as a team, and that stems from Ron being a really good teammate.
This is true. And with that, it's time to begin game number 8. Ready to begin our 8th game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Kubala. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Anderluck. There's the serve. We begin game 8. Nice backhand by Anderluck. Rebote by Kubala. Catch by Kubala on the rebote, caught in the air by Anderluck. Anderluck blasts it to the inside, where it scores. Point 2. Now bringing to the court the white shirt of post 3. This matchup has Anderluck serving to Ben. Catch by Anderluck. Powerful backhand. Right into the corner. That's a nice rebote save by Ben. He keeps this ball in play. Anderluck from the 8 line on the right side. Powerful forehand caught in the air by Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben right into the Chula to score. Point 3. Here's post 4, Ron. Rebote left side by Ben. Ron winds up. Back to the inside. Point 4. Ron now serves with the black shirt of post 5, worn by Ikeda. Rebote forehand by Ron. Scoop by Ikeda. There's the backhand. Caught in the air by Ron at the 7 line. Hard to the inside. Tipped. Point 4. Here's post 6 in the yellow shirt. 1-0. Big backhand by Bueno. Rebote forehand thrown nicely by Ikeda. That's a nice catch, but he could not hold on to it. Point 4. Here's post 7, Douglas. Powerful backhand caught in the air by Ron. Karen by Ron. Caught the top of the pad. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, we have Carballo. Point 7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Douglas serves in this matchup to Kubala on the red shirt of post 1. Douglas makes the save on the forehand rebote, keeps the point alive. Here's Kubala from the 7 line. Forehand carom rebote. Scores, point 7. Seven on the board with 4 points, serving to post 2. Here's Anderluck. Douglas from the forehand. Hard to the inside, caught by Anderluck. Rebote left side, beautifully played to the inside, and scoring, point 7. Straight point, straight possible game point for the pink shirt of post 7, Douglas. Trying to stop him, post 3, Ben. Catch by Douglas at the 9 line. Hard throw. Picked up by Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. That rebote shot out and scores. Point 3. Ben's on the board with 3 points, serving 2. Post 5. Ikeda receives. Catch on the forehand of Ben. Nice forehand by Ben. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda comes over the top. Robote, too much, 0.5. Ikeda's on the board with 2 points, serving to post 6, Bueno. Catch on the forehand of Ikeda. He did not have control of the ball when he went to make the throw, 0.6. 6 serves to post 4. Here's Ron. Bote left side by Bueno. Scoop by Ron. Low and hard. Picked up, but not held on to by Bueno. 0.4. Possible game point for the green shirt at post 4. Ron trying to stop him is post 8, Carballo. Point 8. Play continues. 8 on the board with 2 points, serving to post 1, Kubala. Kubala from the left side at the 12 line. Low and hard, clipped the side wall. Here's Carballo's sidearm carom. Scores. Point 8. 8 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2, Anderluck. Powerful forehand throw by Anderluck. He throws wall to wall from the right side. That's a nice rebote. That will score for Carballo, 0.8. The game is locked. Carballo has 6 points. Douglas has 6 points. 8 serves to 7 for the game. Powerful backhand throw will score for Douglas. Point and game. Pink shirt of post 7. Douglas. 8 places, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish 7-8-4. Results from Game 8 are official. Coming in first, post 7, Douglas. Taking second, post 8, Carballo. Coming in third, post 4, Ron. 7-8-4 is the official order finish for Game 8, and we'll have your prices here in just a moment. There's the Mighty Ocho, 623, 111, 77. 4 of 8 numbers returning 290. Carryover jackpot 857.60. $2 Quinella 7-8. That's first and second in any order. $69.60. Trifecta 7-8-4. That's first, second, and third place finishing. $420 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 9th and final game. It's a spectacular 9 Superfecta match. It's our only Superfecta wagering opportunity. in this performance in advance of the 4 p.m. performance anyway. Next game is played at 9. That's 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for Game 9. Our Superfecta is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And it is that Superfecta 9-point singles match to close it out. And to explain some of the subtle rule differences between 7 and 9-point games, we have this video. It'll hopefully clear it all up for you. Take a look.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And we're back here now just 4 minutes away from the start of Game 9 now. Only opportunity to get that Superfecta wager in. Returns cash on 1st through 4th. Got to get the top 4 finishers in the exact order. And there was a 10-cent option there on that Superfecta. Like to spread out those combinations, 10 cents. We've seen a couple of 10-cent bets. One time returned up was over $500-600, so certainly a good opportunity. Bet that Superfecta, and this is your only opportunity before Game 9.
I just reached up and touched my chin. I think I forgot to trim my beard today.
Is that a daily?
Yeah.
A daily trim?
Yeah.
I tell you, for now you just let it go.
It gets a little furry. A little furry for my taste without the regular trimming.
You got to get every day. Huh?
Yeah.
Wow,
oh God! If I'm having an obsessive moment, you know how the best way to shape a mustache, in my opinion?
No, I need help with that.
Cuticle nippers, hair by hair, magnifying glass, a lighted magnifying glass in your bathroom. Just stand there, and when you see one that's a little bit longer than the other, cuticle nipper, just snip that one off till you get them all about even. Yep. You want to talk about obsessive?
That was a good strategy.
It's a good strategy if you have obsessive compulsive disorder. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I admittedly tried to touch up the mustache a little bit, and I can't get it even. It's like a seesaw. I mean, it's like I got one, and then it's like a quarter of an inch off, and then.
Well, I didn't have facial hair until Corona. I had
clean.
facial hair 94 to 2005. Then I had surgery and I had to shave my facial hair off. And then after that, I didn't have facial hair again until coronavirus.
What do you prefer?
I don't know, to be honest. Well, since it's white,
what do you feel better? I mean, it's more about look good, feel good.
The person that matters.
Yes.
Because I don't see it.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So for the person that matters, right now goes for facial hair.
Yeah, that's good. It's important.
I said even though it's white, because there is an age disparity there.
No,
and the answer was yes. Yes, white works. I was like,
the touch of gray. That's a thing.
This is a little bit more than.
This is
a little bit more than a touch.
It's a push. Yeah, it's a push of gray.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this is white.
A shove. Yeah.
This is white. But the mustache is. Someone did ask. They said, "Would you dye your mustache?" I was like, "No. If I dyed my mustache, why wouldn't I dye the rest of the hair on my face?"
That's a pretty good point.
But no, it's a skunk look. It's really kind of weird. The mustache is dark, and then it grows like what would be the handlebars grow down into the white beard. It just looks weird.
I don't know. Maybe the shirt, the whole look here, it matches
with the beard.
Well, it's got, a little like grayish in there, and then it's a little darker.
A touch of gray in the shirt. Yeah, I guess that is.
Is it gray or is that white? I mean, it's a little distorted in this.
Sorry.
Because it's
taupe. Taupe. People confuse taupe and beige. You know, taupe, gray. It's a beigey gray. That's taupe. That is definitely taupe.
Never heard that color before. I think
seriously
taupe.
Well, I
haven't designed a house, so I think that's one of those things that
either that or car.
Anything,
I think like in the 80s or 90s, taupe was an option for interiors. Yeah. What do you say we begin the final game?
One more. Let's get into it.
Time to begin our ninth and final game of the afternoon, of the matinee, rather. This is a spectacular 9 superfecta match, played at 9 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Ron. Receiving in the blue post 2, Anderluck. There's the serve. We begin. Bote forehand falls short of the front wall, point 1. Here's the white shirt of post 3. Kubala receives. Rebote forehand by Ron. That 2-all, it's off the court. Point 1. Here's post 4, the green shirt. Bueno receives. Point 4. And our next matchup. Bueno serves the black shirt of post 5, worn by Carballo. It's a beautiful backhand throw by Carballo. Nice save of the rebote at the side wall. That will score, point 5. Receiving, the yellow shirt of post 6, Ikeda. What a serve by Carballo. Ikeda got there, but could not reel it in, point 5. On the court, ready to receive in the pink shirt of post 7. This matchup has Carballo serving to Ben. Catch by Ben. Off a hard serve by Carballo. Hard throw by Ben. Carballo, low and hard, scores. Point 5. On the court, ready to receive in the purple shirt of post 8, Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. That's the problem of not knowing where you're throwing the ball. You might hit the judge. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Here's post 2, Anderluck. Powerful forehand throw by Anderluck. Rebote left side to the inside. Catch by Anderluck. Anderluck goes deep. Rebote left side. Midcourt placement. Picked up by Anderluck, but not held on to. Point 8. Douglas has 3 points. He serves to the 3 post. This matchup has Douglas serving to Kubala. That backhand hit the overhead screen. Point 8. 8 has 5 points. Remember, 9 points need to win a superfecta game. Receiving post 1, Ron. Point 1. 1 on the board with 4 points, serving to post 4, Bueno. Rebote left side by Ron. Catch by Bueno. Bueno back to the inside. Ron's there. Ron goes deep. Rebote coming out. Way out. Bueno not making the rebote. Point 1. Ron is on the board with 6 points. Once again, remember 9 points needed to win the superfecta game. Here's the 6th post in the yellow shirt. This matchup has Ron serving to Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Good catch by Ron. Ball missed on the left side of Ron. Point 6. Here's post 7. Ben, no fingerprints on the glass. Powerful backhand to the inside by Ben. Into the Chula, it scores. Point 7. There's the backhand by Carballo. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Catch by Ben. Forehand rebote. Point 7. 7 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2, Anderluck. Ball missed on the forehand of Anderluck. Point 7. Ben has 6 points. Serving to post 3. Returning is Kubala. Powerful left hand by Ben. Scores. Point 7. Possible game point for the pink shirt of post 7, Ben. Trying to stop him. Douglas, post 8. Excellent serve by Ben. Goes deep into the corner. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Hard throw by Ben from the right side. Beautifully played. Low and hard to the inside. Ben's there. He makes the catch. Throws the backhand. Rebote left side. To the inside. Ben's there. Powerful backhand by Ben. Rebote comes as a low line drive. Thrown by Douglas. Scooped by Ben. Catch by Douglas. And a drop by Douglas. That is point and game. Ladies and gentlemen, to the pink shirt of post 7, Ben. One places, 8 shows, 5 takes the quad. 7-1, 8-5 is the unofficial order of finish for game number 9. Go Coming first, post 7, Ben taking 7, post 1. Ron coming in third, post 8. Douglas taking the quad, post 5. Carballo, 7-1-8-5 is the official order finished for game number 9. There are your prices from our 9th game. 10-cent super, 7-1-8-5, 147.92. The late pick 3, 777, just like the big aircraft. 2 of 3 numbers. Returning $29. Consolations in the exacta. The $2 Quinella 1-7, that's first and second, any order, $29.60. Trifecta 718. $295.10.
And see, they're kind of a interesting way to close it out. Some good play, some not so great play in that final game. But for Ben, 91st opportunity there in that Superfecta game. First win. Good to see Ben in the win column in this game. And the 2 pick 3s. First one was 1-1-1. The second one, 7-7-7. It's pretty cool.
It's big aircraft, too.
Big air.
It is.
Cigar aficionado, Willy Wonka aficionado, aircraft aficionado.
Aircraft aficionado, yes.
Well, we know that.
That's a long-term interest. All the way back to elementary school in the book, it began with Jenny. The first mail transport. Actually, Jenny, I believe, flew out of Miami. Miami's got actually an old aeronautical history. It really does.
We'll have to
yes, it does.
Get into that.
The first passenger transport. Yes, we can get into that another time. So what do you say we come back and do this at 4 p.m.?
Sounds like fun. I'll be here.
I think I'll be here too. That, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Friday matinee performance of Live Highline in the Magic City on the Highline Channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us again in just shy of an hour and a half. We'll play 9 more action-packed games at 4 p.m. We do hope you enjoyed today's Highlight Action in Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Highlight channel on YouTube if you've not done so already. Let us know your thoughts and any questions you might have in the live chat while we're playing. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight, we do thank you for joining us today and hope you'll join us again at 4 p.m. So goodbye till we can see you back here just a little bit from now at Magic City Highlight.